Hey, what's up, guys? I am Red. We're celebrating 6,000 followers here on Instagram with our friends from Ron Izalco, who sent us some amazing rum samples. Gonna get Grim on here right now if I can remember how to do it. 1 second. And I can't remember how to do it. Yes, you're wearing the beanie too. We didn't even plan that.
Nope.
Yes, I love it.
Somebody pointed out to me that I never look more New Englandy than when I'm wearing a beanie.
Yeah, you do look like you're shipping up to Boston right now.
Yeah. This is actually this couldn't have come in a better time because it is starting to get a little cooler here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Eventually, it may snow, and that's probably when this will really come in handy.
Yeah. It was like 85 here today, so I definitely needed the beanie.
Gross.
So I was trying to fill some time by showing everybody the samples.
Yeah.
Definitely huge shout out to Phenomenal Spirits. They own
Absolutely.
Ron Izalco, but also RY3. If you guys have followed us a little bit, you've know how much we love RY3.
Yeah.
Blend of 3 ryes. The Private Reserve Cask Strength is, oof, it does things to me.
Yeah. Now, normally, so the last bottle of RY3 that we got was not finished in the Ron Izalco rum barrels, but the current one that I bought for you, which I will ship out eventually. I was trying to get it out today, but I didn't. But so it was a Massachusetts release. I went down, I got a couple bottles, and you've got one coming eventually.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, so normally the Rye 3 is aged in these Ron Izalco rum barrels, but the last one that we got wasn't. The new one is. Interestingly enough, I don't know about the 10-year. I think the 10 year is at least aged in charred American oak, but the 15 is definitely confirmed to be aged in ex-American rum, bourbon barrels.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it goes rum, and it's blended Central American rum. So I can't remember how many countries the rum all comes from, but it's aged in country, and then all shipped to their blending house, and they blend it all up. But it's all Central American rum, and then Guyana, which is Guyana Central America? I don't know. This is not a geography channel. This is a
no, it's not. Which we've demonstrated. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, I'm losing vocabulary somehow.
It's Massachusetts. You only need like 6 words up there.
just the fucking snow dunks. There's half my vocabulary right there.
I mean, dunks alone is that's all. That's really all you need.
Yeah. So second reason that we are getting together tonight is to celebrate 6,000.
6K.
Yes.
6K. Thank you guys. Definitely appreciate it.
Big thanks.
I'm still. We've done a couple of these where we celebrated a milestone either here or on YouTube, and I still am blown away by the support, the love, the everything we've gotten from everybody that's kind of joined the community. So
100%.
Definitely appreciate it.
And a big thanks to the Bourbon Thieves, because without them, we never would have discovered Rye 3. There you go. And we never, slingshot all the way, we never would have gotten around to, being able to, receiving these samples and trying this rum.
Yeah. I
think eventually, it may have come across our radar, but this was a much more direct route. Big thanks to Kartik, who sent these to us.
Thank you.
In fact, I was on the Ron Izalco website, and I was watching a little, it's like a 1.5-minute promo video for this rum.
Yeah.
They did a private tasting in Poland. I can't remember what country they were in.
Ooh.
And there's a quick shot of just a bartender pouring glasses of rum, and I'm like, was that Kartik? Was that a hidden cameo? Was he sneaking himself in there? And then he did a talking head segment. I was like, okay, all right. So it wasn't really a cameo. It was just him participating.
Yeah.
So we're starting with a 10-year, right?
Yeah, I just poured a little bit of 10-year.
Okay.
Lesson learned on my part. Do not ship alcohol to a PO box. It makes things very difficult. So want a big shout out to Karthik and then the whole team over at Phenomenal Spirits for straightening me out, because I was not straightened out at all, and I needed help. So I definitely appreciate it.
Oh my God. All right. So
It's
we
so
mentioned,
good.
so it's aged in oak barrels, which is, like I mentioned when I sampled the Bourbon Court, we're primarily a whiskey channel, but like we definitely appreciate other liquors. And we mentioned in our Balvenie Caribbean cask episode that typically rum is aged in steel drums from fermented sugarcane. This being aged in oak barrels, it smells like a whiskey.
It does. That's what I was going to say.
A little bit.
It's like a really sweet, like really sweet.
Very sweet.
But I do almost get that kind of oak bourbon notes in there. On the nose, and that's
100%.
It's speaking to me right now.
We got 2 more to get through, so I'm ready if you want.
Let's go. Cheers, buddy.
Oh, by the way, I'm doing my bourbon glasses because I want to get my nose in there. Oh my God,
that's good.
It's rich and it's really crisp and it's a little mapley. Like
a little, almost like maple syrup. But there's almost a vanilla.
But real maple syrup. Well. So but real like Vermont maple syrup. Yeah,
it's too hot to wear this. Still
not brown sugar sauce. It is that even in here it's actually kind of warm. So I've got 3 women here. So there's my wife and 2 daughters who are basically Arizona born and raised.
Yeah.
So we actually had to turn the heat on. I'm sweating my ass off all the time, and the heat's only set to like 68. But when we've got an oil furnace, so when it kicks on, I'm dying. So if you're gonna take that off, I am too.
I wish I had some. Maybe I could put it on the Traeger, just like hanging on the background. But yeah,
there's hear you a little better now too.
There's like you said, there's like a mapliness to it. There's a little bit of you can taste the oak that's in there. And then there's almost like a fruity, like funky fruit note in there.
I'm sorry if you can hear my kids; they're screaming a little bit in the background.
Go for it. Probably hear mine on the other side of the door.
Now, before you start pouring, we talked about doing the 10 and then the 15 and then the private reserve.
You want to go private reserve?
I think so, because all right. I believe that the private reserve is just the 10-year at cask strength. So I think we should go 10 to 10.
Yeah. So the 10 was 43% alcohol.
Ooh. You know what? Actually, speaking of the 10, you know what? It's waffle crisp cereal. That's what I get in the taste.
That. So I was going to say, it's almost like, so waffle crisp cereal, but then you have a banana cut up in it. Like, there's like a fruity, like something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to do the private reserve next.
Yeah. So the private reserve is the same as the 10-year, but it's 60% alcohol, 60.2%.
I believe. I'm not 100%, but
the 10 is 43%. Well, I haven't been drinking as much, so it's easier to keep track of numbers.
By the way, I really dig these sample bottles.
Oh yeah, they're
because they're not just and they're not just standard samplers that you get, and they're not like tiny little nips. Like these are
that was pretty good.
Appreciable sample sizes.
I eyeballed that, and I got them pretty close.
No, I didn't do as well.
Ooh, a lot more funky on the nose.
Funky, punchy funky, or funky like
fresh?
Frisky funky.
Like frisky, funky.
No, I'm getting like a lot more. It's like a brown sugar. It's like it smells so much warmer, so much more sweet.
Like I said, so sweet funkiness on the nose. Everything that was in
Yeah.
the 10-year just like amped up.
There we go. You know what? You just summed up like our whole live title, Sweet Funkiness.
I wish I could change the title.
I'm ready if you are.
Oh yeah, cheers, buddy. Sorry, I started going. Ooh.
Man, it's, and they say right on the label, they say on their website and all of their information, no sugar added, and it's so sweet and flavorful.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, I'd say I don't talk with a whole lot of rum drinkers in our profession, but I'd say like most people, if I had to guess, most people's experience with rum is Captain Morgan, Bacardi. I can't name another one.
Kraken.
Kahlua. Yep, there's Kraken, there's Kahlua. I like Kahlua a lot.
So mine was Malibu. Like that was back in the day. It was
I forgot about Malibu.
Malibu and Sailor Jerry back in the day.
Cheers, Rickhouse. Yep. So in my experience, like, cause I like Captain Morgan's. Well, I used to like Captain Morgan's.
Yeah.
But now Captain Morgan, it's just like, just the thought of it, having this in my glass right now, the thought of it, and I'm not ragging on Captains at all because I have a very fine history with Captains, but I can't remember any flavor profile for Captains because it's just Captains.
Right.
This is as thick and flavorful as any like flavor shot that you would get.
It definitely coats, like it coats your whole mouth, but on the end there's that like oak tannin note that's like that barrel oak coming through. And it reminds me of bourbon. I enjoy that quite a bit. I might be a rum drinker next.
I think it's a little, all right, so it's a little sweet for me to drink all the time. I don't know if it's just for my palate. I mean, you know me.
I do. I do know you.
But you know me well enough. I didn't think I had to finish the sentence. It's delicious. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I could drink this all the time, and that's just my flavor palette.
Oh, there goes the dog.
Yep, there's Mara.
Neighbor's probably outside now. It's got. I mean, it's. We already said it. It's delicious. That 6%
really is.
like breathing out after the finish. It's like cooling coming out.
Nah, I don't get that.
I don't breathe. I'm not like breathing fire, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
There's no bite to it at all.
Yeah.
At all. For 120 proof, actually 120.4 proof.
A 0.4 makes a difference.
Yeah, but there's no bite to it. I mean, we've had 100 to 110 proof whiskeys that burned a little bit.
Yeah.
No bite.
But yeah, that sweet, and then everything in the 10-year, it's just amped up. It's all hitting you, punching you in the face at once. That sweetness, a little bit of oak, but then like fruit funkiness running through there, and that's just it's doing things to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was repping, by the way, on that last glass. I was repping the Southern Arizona Whiskey Society there.
See, I've been rinsing out my glass and just
see. Well, I don't have anybody. I'm not repping anybody on the third glass because it's the only branded one I have is dirty. So
represent yourself.
I didn't clean it. So I'm gonna. This is Red's glass.
You have branded glassware.
I do. I should bring that out.
That's all right.
All right. So now we're on to the 15-year cask strength.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 110.6 proof. Aged in ex-bourbon barrels. And then
this one is the only all American charred oak. This one is confirmed ex-bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I've already poured mine. I get where we got like kind of maple and brown sugar on the last two. I get honey, like
I can see that
sticky honey, like right up front,
like fresh from the comb honey.
Yep. Which is actually, so my wife and I have been talking because we've got the backyard. And I was like, hey, what if we kept bees? We get honey all the time. And most of the honeybees out here aren't Africanized. So like it's safe enough to do.
Like it's doable.
Yeah. And Sam was like, oh, that would be really fun. We should do that. The following week, we're outside and there's like a single bee like on the table and she's losing her shit. I'm like, you're sure you're okay with me keeping bees, right? Because like there's going to be way more in the yard.
I mean, if you start keeping bees, I'm going to start expecting honey, honey shipments out here.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. I know. You get that honey note, and I'm getting oak on the underneath that honey, and then there's that sweetness riding through the whole thing, and then I'm getting that funky note, sweet. Like that, like funky, fruity funk note.
Yeah,
funky fresh note.
Funky fresh note. That's it.
It's delicious. I mean, it smells delicious. But cheers, buddy.
Ooh. No, I like that one. I mean, I like the other two, but yeah. I
got some goosebumps.
It looked like you got one goosebump.
I got one goosebump.
We could see one hair standing at attention.
Oh wow, that's. Oh, I need a second. I'm sorry. Man. So that's the Ron Izalco 15-year cask strength.
I think the 15 always comes in cask strength.
It might. I didn't. I probably should have looked that up beforehand. I didn't. Wow.
The flavor is just.
I think that nails it. Wow.
And like I've already said it a couple times that I in my experience with rum, like you don't expect it to be that flavorful.
Yeah.
Like it's almost always a mixer. And this is like on their website and actually in that promo video, like they advertise this as the finest sipping rum, and they've nailed it.
Oh, because like 100%.
Mixing this would be a waste.
Oh man, it's that. I almost get like an Eagle Rare, almost tannin note in there on the finish.
A little bit, I think. So it's there. I think Eagle Rare is like 80% tannin volume.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really a note, but yeah, it's there in this.
But that I don't know what else to describe it besides funky freshness. That is
so
just, that it's like punching me in the mouth, and I can't get enough of it.
That fruitiness that we got before is like way low, and I get honey and oak, and that's almost 100% of what I got. Yeah, that's killer. I
don't know. I don't know if I'm pulling out banana just out of my rear end, but I'm getting like a banana funkiness in there. Like a banana, like vanilla, honey, oak.
Funk. I think you're going more for like fried plantains.
Oh, yes. 100%. Fried plantains with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And I got that more on the 10-year than I did on the 15.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting more on 15.
I just realized that like I'm not looking here. I keep just staring at these bottles like longingly.
You're like, I can't get enough of these bottles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can pour myself. So I'm gonna have a little more.
I think you should.
Yeah.
What are you gonna go with? What's the bonus?
I'm going round robin. I'm going right back to the start.
Right back to the 10. All right.
Just a little sip of the 10.
I'll join you.
Yeah.
Man, that 15 though. Oh, that's good.
I'm really glad that we rerouted our order the way that we did.
Yes. No, I 100% agree.
Yeah, man. All right. So the vanilla and the plantain, like the fruitiness, is like way top note on the 10-year.
Yeah, I am getting a lot
And
more of that brown sugar note though on the 10.
Well, I think the 15 just takes the honey right to the top. Like that is the top note.
Oh man.
So quick announcement, I guess. Tune in if you're watching now, if you watch the post on our Instagram. I don't know how the videos show up on our Instagram, but
I'll probably put this on YouTube at some point.
The internet is a series of tubes. Anyway, so this Thursday, October 7th or October 8th. I don't know what the date is.
There's that time again.
Yeah. So this coming Thursday, check out Tyebrow Games on Twitch because we're actually going to be joining him for his stream for a 3-way drink review.
That sounds dirty.
It should. I've been planning it that way. Anyway, so you're a complete greenhorn when it comes to Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
Yep, you're a filthy landlubber. We're taking you out for your maiden voyage. Thank you, Bourbon Intel, October 7th. So Tyebrow Games. Actually, here, tell you what, I'll type it up.
We can put it in the description.
Oh, can we?
Well, when we post it.
Oh, that works.
When I post it.
So yeah, Tyebrow Games on Twitch. We're going to be joining him for his stream. Super chill dude. And he even the occasional F-bomb, sorry. The occasional F-bomb notwithstanding, he's one of the most wholesome people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a super chill dude. And I've actually sent him some samples. So he's got a 4-ounce sample of our Redbreast. He's got a 4-ounce sample of one of the old elk picks that I've got. And then I sent him some Del Bac Dorado.
Ooh. That's
and
good.
I do not believe, actually, so his favorite whiskey is actually Blackened, the Metallica released one.
Sad but
and
true.
I sampled some of that with him a couple weeks ago, and I really like it.
No, that was just making a Metallica joke. That was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, I get it. I know, I get it.
That's all. Give me fuel, give me fire.
Anyway.
That didn't work as well.
Yeah, I've since learned that the different members of the band, they actually kind of preside over their barrel picks. And when they pick a barrel, they get to choose the Metallica music that it listens to before it gets bottled. I'm not making this up.
That's awesome. All right, we'll have to do Blackened sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we got that
Shiver
coming
me
up.
timber.
And then I'm not putting you on the spot, Grim, but we also have a 500 subscriber special.
We do. Yeah, we do.
I didn't want to put you on the spot.
I've been struggling with. All right, so we identified like a hum in the background of the audio, and I've been struggling to remove it because I can take it out, but it also makes us sound like we're talking like this.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you think the shadow is your ally? I was born in it.
That was good. You could be Bane for Halloween. Yeah.
I might be.
I think you should be.
I'll put some underwear on my face and then put some tubes coming out of it.
Yes. You need to. Yes, that needs to happen now.
All right.
For sure.
Anyway, so this Thursday, tune in, and then soon. I'd say within like a week or two, I would like to have that episode done because it's like an hour's worth of footage that I got to kind of go through again without a visual cue to show me what we're doing because it's just the two of us like talking heads.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak a little bit more than 15.
Sneak a little bit more.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phenomenal Spirits.
Thank you again.
Makers of Ron Izalco, makers of RY3 Whiskey.
And
turning me into a rum fan for sure.
Thank you all of Instagram land for the 6,000. You guys are.
I can't believe that.
You guys are phenomenal.
And I know for a fact that it's not 6,000 or 3,000 of my mom's accounts and 3,000 of your mom's accounts. So
Yeah, because
there's
they
at
don't have
least
the
a few
time.
more. So
All right, buddy.
I left.
So
my,
to 6,000.
oh, hold on. I can't cheers with an empty glass.
Did you drink while I was having a PSA moment? I was trying to be real for a minute.
It was good. It was good.
I think one of these days I'll actually sit outside, but like it's too late for me. Like the sun went down like 2 hours ago.
We'll have to do it when the times change and we're only 2 hours apart instead of 3 hours apart.
We'll have a breakfast whiskey, and then I can show my beautiful backyard.
I think you should do that. I should have turned the light on if I was going to do this. What if I tilt this way? Nope. What if I tilt down?
Up.
Nope. That's a little bit better.
Tilt. Pinball wizard.
Yeah. Cheers. 6,000.
Cheers.
Milestone. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Thank you all.
You guys.
You guys.
You.
Man, that's good. I'm a fan.
Wow.
Hats off. Yeah. You know what? Hats off. Phenomenal spirits and Ron Izalco. That is some good stuff.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Are we ready to sign off here?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have anything else. I've since we don't do this like every week anymore, like I just don't have the ability to talk at length anymore, despite how long we've been on the video.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Maybe we do a live. Maybe we just start doing lives.
We'll do it live.
I don't know what happened trying to get you to join, by the way, because it said where the Dram Double Tap wants to join, and then join failed, and then wants to join, and then join failed, and then I was struggling on my own for a minute.
Instagram does the same thing as Discord. If I'm in the app and a notification drops down, it doesn't go into my notification panel. So like if I miss it because I'm doing something else or whatever, then I have to, it gets weird.
Yeah.
But at least you weren't sitting alone for 15 minutes like the very first one.
That's true. Well, I mean, you were on a boat on that one.
I was on a boat. I don't know if you can hear my kids screaming, but I think I have to help with that.
I miss it.
No, this isn't the happy screaming.
All right. Well, one last thank you to all of you out there for following us. Thank you for wanting Ron Izalco. Phenomenal spirits. Phenomenal. What can I say?
They're getting close.
It's amazing.
They're getting so close. I gotta go.
They're running to you. So no matter how you like your rum, that's the right way.
Yeah, as long as it's Ron Izalco, that's the right way.
I like it.